Ever wondered what powers council enforcement officers really have? Can they come to your door? Can they fine you on the spot? Can they make you give your name? Let's separate the facts from fiction. Welcome to Civic Code UK, where we break down the laws that govern your streets. Enforcement officers, also known as authorised officers, are employed by local councils to uphold specific laws. They're not the police, but they do have legal powers granted under legislation such as the Environmental Protection Act 1990, the Antisocial Behaviour, Crime and Policing Act 2014, the Clean Neighbourhoods and Environment Act 2005, Public Health Acts, and more. These officers deal with issues like fly tipping, noise nuisance, littering, abandoned vehicles, breaches of PSPOs, and more. Yes. Enforcement officers must carry identification showing their name, the council they represent, and the powers they've been granted. If someone claims to be an officer, always ask to see ID before engaging with them. Yes, and you're legally required to provide it under certain laws. For example, under Section 88 of the Environmental Protection Act, if you're suspected of littering. Under Section 68 of the ASB Crime and Policing Act, if you're suspected of breaching a PSPO. Under Section 19 of the Clean Neighbourhoods Act, for dog fouling. Failure to provide your name and address without reasonable excuse can lead to prosecution and a fine of up to £1,000. Not exactly. They issue fixed penalty notices, not fines. It's an offer to settle the offence out of court by paying a fixed amount. You can refuse to pay, but the council can escalate to prosecution, which could result in a much higher fine and a criminal record. This depends. Officers generally cannot enter your home without your consent or a warrant. However, they can enter land and outbuildings to investigate certain offences, especially environmental crimes. Under Section 108 of the Environment Act 1995, they can enter land if they suspect pollution or illegal waste storage. They've given 7 days' notice or obtained a warrant in urgent cases. Yes. Officers are allowed to take photos, record video, or gather evidence if it's relevant to an investigation. Many now wear body-worn cameras for transparency and safety. Recordings can be used in legal proceedings. No. Council enforcement officers do not have powers of arrest, and they can't use force to search you or your property. If an offence escalates to criminal behaviour or danger, the police may get involved. They do have those powers. Ignoring an officer is a bad idea. Not cooperating, especially refusing to give your details, can lead to formal interviews under caution, Section 108 notices requiring attendance, court summons, higher penalties if prosecuted. Remember, even though officers aren't police, they operate under statutory authority. Dodging them rarely ends well. So, what powers do enforcement officers really have? Plenty, but they're not limitless. Their job is to keep communities safe, clean, and lawful, and most issues can be resolved with cooperation. If you've found this video useful, give it a like, share it, and subscribe to Civic Code UK for more explainers on the laws that shape your daily life. Stay informed and stay responsible.